Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francisco Rex with another One Piece reaction. And this time I'm gonna break into One Piece chapter 1104, guys. The title is Thank You, Daddy, and that is obviously Bonnie to Kuma, man. And we have a reader's request here, guys. This is a beautiful one. Reader's request: Sanji delivering dessert to a newly engaged red couple at a restaurant by Toshika Zoo, man. There we go. This is a beautiful one, man. Sanji Sora being the wingman for this red couple that just got engaged, man. It's beautiful, man. Brings it back to how Sanji was feeding the rats, man, when he was locked up by his father, and then the rat in Udan prison, not in Udan prison, in Wano, the rat in Wano, man, all comes full circle into this beautiful reader's request, man. There's such a Sanji thing to do, man. The kindness that Zeph taught him, man. That is just Sanji for you, man. First page. There we go. The Buccaneer boy. And you see Kuma coming in with a punch, man. Punch the shit out of him. Let this be bigger than what Luffy did against St. Charlos. Please, let this be bigger. Your only options are slavery or death. Your mother's dead, son. But I think she's better off that way, man. What his father told him, man. Because of the slavery, his mother was better off dying, man. His mother was better off where she is right now. In heaven. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, Komachi. I'm dying. It won't be long now. My God. And then that moment when he held Guinea in his arms, man, when she passed away, man, with the sapphire disease, man, and then Bonnie getting the same disease. Kuma's life was a tragic one, man. Kuma had the most tragic lifespan ever. Next page. And Bonnie crying. Why is this happening, Vegapunk? He should be dead. A few days after the revolutionary army took Kuma away, Saturn cannot understand. Vegapunk was supposed to program Kuma so much so that he doesn't have any free will. But what is this? Kuma has free will. I pressed his self-destruct switch. Huh? Obviously it didn't work. And look at this beautiful panel, man, with Kuma grinding and his teeth, man, coming in with the punch. How the last chapter ended, man. Man, the art, the distortion in the art, man, you can just feel the rage in Kuma's face here, man. Next page. There we fucking go. There we go. It connected. It is bigger. It is bigger than what Luffy did against St. Charlos. It is bigger. There we fucking go. Saint Garling. Not Saint Garling, man. What am I talking about? Saint Garcia got destroyed. Look at the art. Look at the distortion in the art. Good Lord. Man. That is a satisfying punch. I'm telling you right now. That is a satisfying punch. Next page. Good God Almighty. Good Lord. Saint Saturn got wrecked apart. This is one of the most beautiful double page spread scenes I've ever seen in the manga. This is the best one so far. Oh my God, look at the art, guys. Look at the art. How Kuma is just wrecking Saint Garcia's ass here. Next page. Man. Saint Saturn. Man, look at that. My man almost plowed my man through the floor. He almost wrecked Saint Saturn through the floor. Look at the wreckage, man. Buildings collapsing, Saint Saturn on the ground, bleeding profusely. Man, buildings are being destroyed here. In Saturn's destruction. Next page. Look at the town. What is this? What's happening? Did Kuma do this? And Vegapunk is laughing. Punched out. One of the 5 elders. The very highest authority in the world got turned into a pancake. Rescue Saint Saturn at once. He's trapped under the buildings. A slave just punched the man at the pinnacle of the world. This is a historical atrocity. No doubt about it. It's bigger than O'Hara, no doubt about it. A slave laying his hands on one of the Gorosei, man. The highest rank of Celestial Dragon, man. What Luffy did against St. Charles, that was the lower ranks. This is one of the 5, man. One of the Gorosei, man. That sits next to Imusama. Are you kidding me? Next page. Finally, I can move again. Bunny, are you hurt? How's our chance? Take Bunny and let's move on up. Escape is our only goal. What happened? I did not attach any self-destruct switch. There we fucking go, man. So Vegapunk disobeyed Saturn's orders when Saturn told him to put a self-destruct button on Kuma. He didn't do that. There was no self-destruct switch. He did not do that, man. Vegapunk went against he went against Saturn. I knew that if I helped turn you into a bomb, they would inevitably use you as a suicide weapon. But I upheld their conditions in the end. I attached a total shutdown switch to you. And now that it's been thrown, you should be in a total vegetative state without the ability to act of your own free will or even carry out orders. But obviously, Kuma overrode all of that, man. He is not following orders. He's going off of his own free will. Look at this, man. He's reaching out to Bunny. He remembers Bunny. What does that tell you? Kuma has free will. Kuma has flipping free will, guys. Next page. There is no reason he should have sprung into motion, and no logical scientific basis for his arrival at this island where Bunny is. So is it true then? It is not the physical strength of the Buccaneers that makes them remarkable, for at one point in time they... Wilp, it's over. Kuma, where's Stroyat? He disappeared before we could apprehend him. I don't want to make that report. Thank you, Daddy. I saw all of your memories. Mommy was such a wonderful person, and you wrote me all those letters after all. I was so happy to find out, man. Hearing Bunny call Guinea mother, man, while talking to her father is wholesome, man. It's something else, man. It's such a wholesome moment, man. Man, guys. Next page. Everyone calls you a tyrant, but I know my daddy is the kindest and most wonderful man in the entire world, and I'll never ever forget it. Yeah. These moments between Bunny and Kuma are so priceless, man. because of how heartfelt they are, man. It's beautiful, man. Next page. The Saturn is up. Oh, Vegapunk. How do you explain all of this? Was it your doing? I see. Then it is a plan in the human form, an error in the programming. Farewell, I have no more use for you men. Well, I suppose it must look that way. I could call it the power of love, if it makes you feel any better. Hey, how come his body is regenerating? Well, that's one of his powers, man. If you haven't seen what he did before when Bonnie stabbed him, then I don't know if you have paid attention, Sanji. That is one of his powers, man. Next page. Look out, Daddy. Move out the way. Don't do anything to break Bonnie's heart, Spider-Grams. We owe Kuma a great debt too. Radical. You've developed very well, and it's true. You've developed very well. And Sanji is kicking Saturn's giant ass spider leg away, man. That is what I want to see, man. That is what I want to see of the Emperor destroy Luffy's crew, man. Next page. Beam! And Frankie just fired that radical beam straight at Saturn, man. So show me how you've grown, Frankie. There we flipping go. Damn, Kizaru just came into the way of the radical beam, man. Light deflecting light, man. Just look at that, man. Kizaru's light deflecting Sanji's radical beam, which is light as well, man. Next page. That is not moving, Vegapunk. Can you carry him to the level phase, Atlas? Yeah, I got this. The Buster Call has been activated. The Buster Call! They're calling in a Buster Call! Because they cannot defeat Kuma. That is desperate as Philip. That is so desperate. They're calling in a Buster Call. Ohara 2.0. Now that even Kuma's in the scene, I'd say that we've got an audience, an abundance of players, wouldn't you? Let's finally end this. Have you no heart? You're a sad man, Kizaru. Yes, I'm a miserable sight. I should have brought darker shades. Those who study the secrets of the world, those who possesses the blood of a lost people. Which in Kuma's case is the Buccaneer race, right? Next page. This island has been declared a threat to the world government. All warships prepare for bombardment now. Man. What a way to word it, man. Bombardment. Burn it to the ground in the name of justice. It's always in the name of justice. It never changes with you guys. Even you do the most atrocious things, but you still call it justice. Those who have awakened an ancient god. This island is full of inconvenient people who must be eradicated. What does Saturn mean here? Those who have awakened an ancient god. Awakened an ancient god. Who is he referring to here? Those who have awakened an ancient god. This island is full of inconvenient people who must be eradicated. Is he talking about the ancient giant that Luffy awoke? When the giant heard the drums of liberation, is he talking about that ancient giant? Those who awaken an ancient god. He's talking about the ancient robot. He is talking about the ancient robot that Luffy revived when he went Gear 5. Oh my god, that robot must hold so many secrets of the ancient kingdom. Oh my god. He's coming for Luffy because Luffy indirectly awoke the ancient giant indirectly when he activated Gear 5 and played the drums of liberation, in the process awakening the ancient giant. So he's got a gun for Luffy because Luffy inadvertently awoke the giant. Oh my god. He is coming for Luffy next. He is gunning for Luffy. Kuma is immobilized here, man. Kuma cannot do anything. He has been shut down by Vegapunk. He has been shut down, guys. Can Vegapunk bring Kuma back though? That's gonna be interesting. That is gonna be real interesting. Can Vegapunk bring Kuma back from that vegetative state, guys? They are taking Kuma to the level phase, so maybe they can do something, reprogram Kuma in a way where he can be mobile, you know, where he can move around without being shut down, man. Maybe Vegapunk can remove that switch, man. Maybe Vegapunk can remove the shutdown, man. I don't know, man. But can Vegapunk bring Kuma back to how he initially suggested to Saturn that he wants to remain or what did he say? That he wants to retain a better free will for Kuma. Can he still do that, guys? Can he retain some of Kuma's memories and put it into Kuma? That way Kuma remembers Bonnie. But he already remembers Bonnie. He reached out for Bonnie. He held her, man. So he remembers her. But can Vegapunk make it so that Kuma can speak again? Even if it's in a robotic voice. Because he did speak when Dragon commanded him. He did speak in a robotic voice. So can he use that robotic voice to communicate with Bonnie? Because if Kuma's going to sacrifice him in the end, if that's how the story is going, Kuma sacrificing him in the end, then he must have some final words to Bonnie, man. He cannot just look at her, man, and that's it, man. He has to have some final words with Bonnie, man. He's got to have some final words with his daughter, man. But yeah, I've come to the end of my reaction video, guys, of One Piece chapter 1104, guys. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on all of those notifications for updates so that you can be updated every time I release a reaction video. And I'll see you in the next reaction video. Goodbye, guys.